1. Conference. She has attended the annual conference this year. They didn't organize a conference last year. Did you enjoy the conference yesterday? Where is the next conference being held? The conference brings together industry leaders. They didn't attend the conference last week. I usually attend the conference every summer. Are they planning a conference for next month?
Two. Depend. The success of the plan depends on teamwork. It didn't depend on luck in that situation. Does your schedule depend on the weather? What does the outcome depend on? My decision depends on the available resources. It didn't depend on the availability of funds. Our success depends on effective communication. Does their arrival depend on traffic conditions?
Three. Describe. She has described the event in great detail. He didn't describe the scene accurately. Can you describe what happened? How would you describe her personality? She describes the man to the police. He didn't describe the solution clearly. I often describe places I visited. Are you describing the process to the team?
Four. Entrepreneur. She has become a successful entrepreneur. He wasn't an entrepreneur before starting his business. Do you know any young entrepreneurs? Who is the entrepreneur behind this project? The entrepreneur takes risks to build a company. He didn't meet any other entrepreneurs at the event. Only entrepreneurs face challenges in their careers. Are they inviting entrepreneurs to speak at the conference?
Five. Expand. The company has expanded its operations globally. They didn't expand the business last year. Did they expand their product line recently? When did they decide to expand their market? The organization expands its reach to new areas. They didn't expand into new regions last quarter. We plan to expand our services next year. Are they currently expanding their research team?
Six. Focus on. She has focused on improving her skills. He didn't focus on the main issue during the meeting. Do you focus on one task at a time? What do you focus on when studying? He focuses on achieving his goals every day. They didn't focus on customer needs in their strategy. I usually focus on quality over quantity. Are they focusing on developing new products?
Seven, fold. She has folded the clothes neatly. He didn't fold the paper before handing it out. Did you fold the letter before putting it in the envelope? How do you fold a fitted sheet properly? He folds the napkins before placing them on the table. They didn't fold the tent after using it. I fold my clothes every morning after laundry. Are they folding the chairs after the meeting?
Eight, former. She has reunited with her former colleagues. He didn't work for the former company last year. Did you meet your former boss yesterday? Where is the former employee now? She remains in contact with her former employer. They didn't visit the former office after moving. I often think about my former experiences. Are they discussing their former projects at the meeting?
Nine, front row. We have reserved seats in the front row. They didn't sit in the front row during the show. Did you find a seat in the front row? Who is sitting in the front row today? She prefers to sit in the front row at events. They didn't choose the front row for the presentation. I usually sit in the front row during meetings. Are there any seats left in the front row?
Ten. Invoice. Have you received the invoice for the purchase? She didn't find the invoice in the email. Did they send the invoice yesterday? Where did you keep the invoice for the payment? The invoice shows all the items purchased. They didn't include tax on the invoice. I usually store my invoices in a file. Are you checking the invoice for accuracy?